Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream. We're going to be playing some more Detective Pikachu Returns. Before we actually start the game, I decided to fiddle around in the settings menu here. And if you go to game settings, and if you go to the second page, they give you the run button right here. So I turned that on. That's literally the only thing I changed. So I haven't tested out the run button yet. I just have to hold Zer. That's going to be the first thing we do. So last time we played the game, we found out that the Aurora drop had been stolen by a Poniard and maybe Ducklet. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Holy cow, that's such a difference. Oh my god. And we have to go back to the mansion. Okay, interview the Pokemon. I can do that. Let's talk to you first. Clefable, can we ask you some questions? What about your skills? She says she has way better hearing than most Pokemon do. Wow, you can hear footsteps and voices coming from any room in the mansion. That's incredible! Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've heard that Clefable can hear sounds from over half a mile away. Half a mile? And a human could never dream of having hearing like that. Could you speak more softly, Tim? She says her ears are sensitive to loud noises. Oh, this is a cutscene. I didn't have control over it. Oh, it's you. Isn't your investigation finished already? I'm sorry, but it'll take a bit more time. This is absurd. We all know Barnes did it. Would you give it a rest, Claudia? Barnes isn't just the type of person who would do a thing like this. Sounds an awful lot like wishful thinking to me. Barnes simply wanted the Aurora drop for himself. He's been play-acting as the perfect butler, but all he's been serving us is a platter of greed and deceit. Just listen to yourself. How can you say that about a man who's served us faithfully for so many years? Open your eyes already. Barnes has betrayed you. Please calm down, both of you. Barnes' Ducklet was sighted a few minutes ago. We're hoping that when we find Ducklet, we'll also find a clue. Oh, excellent. I'm certain you'll find proof that Barnes is innocent. And where is Ducklet now? She got away. We're about to go search for her. Such incompetence. Hurry up and find her. It's not going to be easy finding Ducklet with just the two of us. Let's get some help from another Pokemon to search for Ducklet. She says we can ask away. Do you have any special skills that might help us catch the thief? She says she's got a very keen nose. That could come in handy. Maybe she can track something by following its scent. Yeah, that might work. Well, I mean, there are feathers. I remember there were feathers upstairs from the Ducklet. So we don't have to go far for something to sniff out. It's like Pokemon feathers. Given how they're scattered, do you think a Pokemon have entered or exited the way? Okay, so I guess I can't do that yet. I would imagine that's the solution. I'm just too good and can't do that yet. Are there any other Pokemon in here, or is it just Clefable and Growlithe? Oh yeah, there was Manectric. What's up, Manectric? Hey, Manectric, can you talk for a minute? Come on, no need to be that way. This will be quick. We're having trouble finding a Pokemon right now. Could you use your special skills to help us, Manectric? He says he got a sharp nose that's good for tracking, but... He's working, so he can't leave his post. Manectric is devoted to it as an effort to his job, I see. How's the police investigation going? Have you made any new discoveries? Oh, come on, you can tell us just a little. Yeesh, not gonna budge, eh, Manectric? The police have their reasons for keeping quiet. Manectric is just doing his job.
Okay, let's start deducing. Okay.
We found a Pokemon with the skills necessary to help us search. It's Growlithe.
Okay.
Growlithe says she has a good sense of smell, right? Maybe we can use that to follow Ducklet's scent. We can sniff out Ducklet by tracking the scent she left at the scene of the crime. I bet Ducklet could do that no problem. Great idea, Tim.
Okay.
Okay, let's ask Growlithe for help. Growlithe, I've got a favor to ask of you and that excellent nose of yours. I'd like your help finding Ducklet. It's possible that Ducklet is somehow mixed up in this incident. She might even know who stole the key from you. We really need your help to solve this case. Oh, really? You've been wanting to help Dennis too? Great, thank you, Growlithe. You want me to ride on your back? Oh, so you can take me wherever the scent leads you. Got it, that should be a lot easier than trying to give directions at every turn. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this.
Come on, Pikachu, you can do it.
Sorry, but could you sit down for a sec? All right. Let's go.
This is the first time I've ever given someone a ride. She says this is the first time she's ever given someone a ride. Why didn't you just repeat what I said? Oh, whoops. When it's just you and me talking, I guess I don't need to interpret for Tim. Anyway, let's get the search underway. How do you track the scent? I just sniff the ground and I can tell where the scent is strongest. Gotcha. Look for where the scent is strongest. Still traces of Ducklet's scent inside the house. I think I can track her from here. Okay, then let's get going, Growlithe. Hold down R. Ah, okay. Understood. Excuse me, pardon me. Is this way? Well, I mean... What happens if I go upstairs and sniff out the feathers? I guess it doesn't want me to. But I'm going to anyway. Ah, whatever. This game's no fun. That was what would make the most logical sense, but no. I guess we gotta follow the trail. Hello.
I see.
Can I help you with something? I bet he didn't even understand a single word of that. But now we lost the scent. Oh, there it is. Scent is still. If we follow the smell, we should be able to find it. Let's track the scent carefully. Don't want to lose it. Ducklet can't be that far away, right? I do gotta say, I like the little tail wagging. That's adorable. I like Growlithe's little tail wagging. It's really cute. Well, this is where the scent goes. Oh, never mind, it goes to the left. In the bush! Hi there, I'm the great Detective Pikachu. And you're a friend of Growlithe? I'd like to think so. Putting that aside, though, could you tell me why you're way out here? Some strange humans were chasing me. It was really scary. I don't know what I could have done to possibly make them so upset. They think you may have been involved in a crime. Huh? What crime? Something precious was stolen from the house. And you and Barnes are currently under suspicion. Say what? Neither of us would ever do something like that. I know, I don't think it was you. I need to ask you some questions to help prove your innocence, and Barnes too, is that alright? I guess.
Huh?
Like when you buy beans at the Hey Hey Cafe. Barnes must have good taste, much like myself. You drink that black water too? I tried it once because Barnes seems to enjoy it so much, but I practically gagged when it hit my tongue. Too bitter. It's a sophisticated flavor for sophisticated Pokemon. I know how to say sophisticated. Yes, well, I'm sure I'll be sophisticated like that someday. Just watch. Can you tell me about Barnes? Barnes is my partner. He's a true gentleman. If you've met him, I'm sure you understand what I mean. Yep, though I think I might have beat the gentleman department. Right. Anyway, he's really good about telling me when I've done something well. I may not look like it, but I'm actually a really good swimmer. Barnes always compliments me when I show off my fancy swimming techniques in the fountain. No one that lovely could possibly be a bad person. Right? Right? Like I said, I don't think he did it. Why were you hiding here? There must have been plenty of other places you could have picked. This is my favorite spot. And like I told you, I got chased around by a bunch of strangers. I was feeling pretty ruffled, so I came here to calm down. Gotcha. See that water over there? I love bathing in it. Alright, last one. What were you up to this morning before the incident occurred? All I did was eat breakfast, like always. I got really sleepy. Not like always. If you fell asleep after breakfast, then when did you go out? Well, at some point, Turner woke me up. I usually go out shopping right after Barnes asked me to, but today I was in a hurry because I overslept, so I rushed to grab my bag and flew out from a window on the second floor. And you're sure it was Turner who woke you up? Yes, I'm sure. And Growlithe, you fell asleep too. Yep, only because today's breakfast was so yummy. I guess I ate so much I got sleepy after. You two always eat your meals together? Not usually, no. I always eat with Cramorant. There's a Cramorant! There's a Cramorant! Let's go! What? There's a Cramorant in the household? Yep. Cramorant is Turner's partner. Huh. Is that so? Bit strange that Turner never mentioned that. So according to your story, Ducklet, you were out on an errand when the crime took place. But because you were asleep earlier, you're not sure exactly what time you left. Yeesh, if even Ducklet doesn't know anything, how are we going to solve this case? No, we've still got one more lead, the Cramorant that Ducklet mentioned. I'm wondering why we never saw it in the mansion. How long has Cramorant been gone? By the time I noticed, he was already gone. We should probably go talk to him then. Can you track Cramorant down by scent, Growlithe? If you have something with Cramorant's scent on it, then sure. Oh, that's one of Cramorant's feathers! Just as I thought. Good thing I picked it up earlier. With that, I can definitely track Cramorant's scent. We just have to figure out where to pick up the trail. Since Cramorant seems to have left around the mansion, we should probably try around the front gate. If you go home now, things will probably just get more complicated. Can you wait here a little longer? Back to the mansion. Alrighty. Here we go! On the road to victory! Did you get a whiff of Cramorant's scent? It's still quite strong, so Cramorant was probably walking around here this morning. Turner is base, by the way. He has a Cramorant. Oh yeah, I get to see Cramorant in this in this quote-unquote art style. This isn't an art style, this is all entirely by choice. But just like... Let's see what Cramorant looks like in grayscale. Watchog. Watchog. Okay, so it is a good thing we came here earlier and cleared out that trubbish. Cramorant, where are you, best buddy? I know you're around here. There he is! There he is! Look at him! Look how goofy he looks!
Trumpet! Trumpet!
Must be feeling pretty carefree to fall asleep in a place like this. Sorry to bother you when you just woke up, but do you think you could answer some questions? Don't need to be scared, I'm the great Detective Pikachu, and I'm here to help you. What's a Pika-who? Still don't know what's going on, but sure. What do you want to ask me, dude?
Hey.
Sure am, dude. What about it? I'm loving Kramer, dude. Turner's my partner. He's a good dude. Me and him go way back. Turner calls for me, I head right over no matter where he is. I even go shopping with him, dude. If you need something carried, I just swallow it whole. Wait, you swallow it? Is that safe for anyone? It's fine, dude. Just rub my back and I'll hork up whatever's filling my tongue lickety-split. Ugh, more like lickety-spit. I guess Cramorant are kind of built for that, huh?
Hey.
Why are you sleeping out here of all places? Because I got real sleepy after I ate breakfast. So Duckla and the others all fell asleep. After that, Turner woke me up and I flew right out of the house. Once again, he said to go to the back alley, I think. Kind of fell asleep a few times on my way here too, but in the end I made it. I was so sleepy, but right when I was about to zonk out, I found this choice bed. So I took a nap, dude. Dude's like super squishy. This guy's something else. It's my partner, dude. Or wait, did he say not to go back? Which was it again? I'd like to hear about what Kramer was doing at the time the incident occurred. You said you ate breakfast and got sleepy, right? You must have eaten a lot. Same as usual, actually, but even now my tongue is so stuffed, dude. Wasn't breakfast a little while ago? Why are you still so full? My tongue feels the same as when I swallow something big. Something big, huh? Interesting. Well, we heard from Kramer, but his answers weren't very clear. Let's try talking to Trubbish.
Trumpet!
We're investigating crime. You mind if we ask a few questions? You're not in any trouble. We're just trying to gather all the information we can.
Hey.
Not much to say. Have you noticed anything strange recently? Just gathering trash from around the city like I do every day. It's just my routine. I guess I did collect some unusual trash there. Does that count as strange? It was stuck to a Whimsicott's head. They were in front of a big house when I found it. What brings you here? I'm not great around humans, and humans don't usually come here, so it seemed like a safe place. No, I just don't like too much noise. And humans are so noisy, don't you think? Anyway, this place is nice and quiet.
Hey!
Do you still have the trash that was stuck to Whimsicott? I was saving it for a snack. Why, did you want it? I'd like to at least have a look at it. Could you show it to us? Pretty crumpled up, but it looks like a note. Let's see. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. Once the window is open, I'll send Poniard in with the Whimsicott to cut the case. You should then be able to collect the jewel. If you play your part properly, you should be able to frame Barnes for everything. And if you're successful, we will both be coming in with quite a lot of money. Good luck. This is a note from the culprit! So the thief had an accomplice, huh? That must be why there are multiple Pokemon involved. Whatever the case, this is definitely a big clue. You think we're gonna have this piece of trash?
Okay.
I guess we managed to ask everything we wanted to. Yeah, we got a good clue, so let's go meet up with Tim. What are you gonna do, Kramer? Want to come back to the mansion with us? Nah, I'm good. I'll head back at my own pace. My stomach feels like way heavy from that breakfast I ate.
Trumpet?
Didn't mean to talk to you. Alright, back to the mansion we go. Can I run fast? Okay, you can run fast as Growlithe. Cool. So we know for sure that it wasn't Barnes, because whoever stole the jewel did it all in an attempt to frame him. I want to say that it was his wife, but it's the thing is about detective things is that it's never the first person you think it is. So it's gonna be the second person you think of. That's how it works. About that, Tim, we found some incredible evidence. Well, you see. And that's about it. Wow, good work, Pikachu. I think we're definitely closer to solving the case now. Yep, now hurry up and open your case notebook. Let's think this over and organize all the info we've got.
Okay.
The note.
Okay.
That note Trubbish found. We can prove Barnes innocent with that, can't we? That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's what the note said. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. This is clear proof that Barnes isn't the culprit and that the real culprit is still out there. So there's someone out there behind all this. And not only that, there are multiple culprits working together. Someone who sent Pokemon in from outside and someone inside the mansion who let them in. You think whoever let the Pokemon inside lives in the mansion? It seems like the natural conclusion. But how did the culprit unlock the door to the jewel storage room? Only Barnes and Mr. Dennis can use that key, right? Usually, yeah, but the culprit found a way. A way to what? Think about it, Tim. When did Growlithe say the key disappeared? When she was sleeping. She said it disappeared while she was sleeping. That's right, and anyone could have taken the key while Growlithe was asleep. I guess you're right, but Growlithe doesn't usually nap. Do you really think she just happened to nap right when they were about to commit the crime? That's just it. Think back on what all the different Pokemon in the mansion told us. Did you notice anything they had in common? Anything strange? Yeah, all of them ate breakfast. They definitely all ate, but the key hadn't been stolen yet at the time. When was Growlithe's key taken? Think back on the testimony we've heard. They all went to sleep. All the Pokemon in the mansion said they fell asleep. That's right, Tim. Glad you noticed that. At the exact same time the jewel was stolen, all the Pokemon in the mansion fell asleep. There's no way that's a coincidence. You think someone wanted it to happen? I'd say the odds of that are pretty high. There's gotta be some kind of evidence we can use to prove that. Let's search the mansion, Tim. Just asking what you want. You want to talk to her or have her track a scent?
Okay.
Nope. I wanted to ask! Yeah, because I'm not tracking anything. Talk. This game's really finicky with the time in which you talk to people. Oh, I guess I didn't. This is the dish of Growlithe food was some sort of powder on it. Hey Tim, this is sleep powder. Wow, you could tell just by looking, Pikachu? I'm a Pokemon, remember, not to mention a great detective. Of course I can tell what kind of powder it is. It's not even something to brag about. There was sleep powder in the food. I think we can be pretty sure of that. Okay. Sleep powder in the food, huh?
Okay, let's start deducing.
Right now? Okay.
Okay.
Did you figure out what caused all the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? Yeah, it was the sleep powder.
Okay.
The Pokemon at the mansion said they fell asleep after eating breakfast, and in one of the food bowls we found traces of sleep powder. That leads us to only one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put the Pokemon in the mansion to sleep with sleep powder. It's getting easier to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten the sleep powder in the first place? In this city, I can think of a few places, but if we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. Okay. Can you take a whiff of this sleep powder we found in your dish? Careful not to sniff up too much, though. This is gonna take a while, chat. I mean, Whimsicott. No, I guess it's not Whimsicott then. I was gonna say Whimsicott can learn sleep powder, I think. It's kind of a prankster, right? Wink wink nudge nudge, prankster, hidden ability? I think it's hidden ability. Man, whoever had this sleep powder really liked hugging this guardrail. Wasn't for Bombi. Was it this Venonat that wasn't here before? Hello.
Venom.
Veno! It's a Venonat. No mistake in those massive eyes. Apparently they can even see in the dark. Mind if we ask you some questions? What's got you so busy? Oh, nothing. I'm just eating. I have to eat fast. Soon it'll be time for dinner. And more eating. We got plenty of time till then, though. Why are you always in such a hurry? This is my natural state. What are you doing here? This spot is great because you can see the whole city. On top of that, many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Is this your sleep powder? Nope, definitely not mine. I use my sleep powder to catch prey. It doesn't smell this soothing or beautiful. Nope, nope, not one bit. I do believe this is Lilligant's fragrance. I would check one of the nearby hedges, probably. Oh, that's just an arrow. That's just an arrow. Hello, Poniard. Well, you don't. There's no Lilligant option, so. You in here? You in here? You in here? Hello. It's Lilligant. This Pokemon is known for having... Oh, I skipped it. This Pokemon is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind. You think I smell nice? You're sweet. You mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. I was just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. Can you tell me more about yourself? Getting personal, are we? Alas, I'm rather unremarkable. Just a Lilligant with a love for dance. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me. What are you doing here? Why, this is my favorite place. Basking in the sunlight here feels ever so good. And dancing here fills me with endless joy. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep. At least they're smiling when they do. Would you like a demonstration? Wait, Lilligant, please don't dance! Is this your sleep powder? Yes, I recognize the fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. You see, my sleep powder just puffs off naturally whenever I dance. Though thinking on it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently. Really? Do you remember what they look like? I'm afraid not. I was in the zone. Hey, it's something. Thanks for your help, Lilligant.
I see.
Now we know how the sleep powder was obtained. Are we done investigating? Yeah.
Great.
I see, so you're not sure who the culprit is. Right, but we did learn something important. Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder scent trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought the sleep powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly, which makes it even more likely that it was an inside job. Someone managed to get some of Lilligant's sleep powder. Then they mixed it into the Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me. Which means the culprit is someone in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing and find out who. About the food. My staff member Turner always prepares the food here. Used to be one of Barnes' duties, but the task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's truly made himself quite useful.
Yes.
You're a Turner. About the food. Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for Growlithe's food. He tells me what to put in, and I make the food to his exact specifications. So Turner didn't do it. What about
Yes.
you? You still want something? What's up
Yes.
with the food? I don't know anything about Growlith's food. I would suggest you ask Turner about that. Did you happen to see Growlith eating her food today? No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon in the house eat in a separate room from us humans. They in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or what have you could get in our food, so they eat in a different room at my request, of course. Your
Yes.
barns, right? Yeah. What's up with the food? I know exactly what kinds of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sweets. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point of preparing sweet desserts for her. Pikachu, alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Well, I doubt the police officer would know anything. Well, that seems to be everybody. Well, it seems like the person that would... Yeah, it's probably the wife, then.
Okay.
Dang it. Claudia's in charge of prepping the Pokemon's meals. Not only that, she doesn't even eat meals in the same room. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking...
Okay, let's start to
Oh,
do
okay.
something.
I guess I needed to get it wrong. Probably would have been Turner.
Okay.
Oh, it is Turner. Okay. The only person who could have put sleep powder into Pokemon's meals is Turner. It has to be him. Bingo. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon's meals. He could have easily slipped into their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. Turner's the one who used the sleep powder, but that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make Turner nervous. We might learn something based on how he reacts. Think you're up to it?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Tim. How's the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. By all means, ask away. About Cramorant.
Excuse me?
You've got a partner Cramorant, right, Mr. Turner? What? How do you know that? It came up while we were gathering statements in the city. I see. I hope you don't think I was hiding that fact or anything. I was just afraid you might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? It's been a while since I've seen him, actually, worryingly so. Where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw Cramorant walking back toward the mansion. Why, that little... I told him to stay put! Stay put? Why'd you tell him that, Mr. Turner? Or, I just didn't want him going out on his own. I've been so worried that I might have gotten mixed up in the crime somehow. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's such a huge relief. We're thinking a Poniard may have cut the jewel case. Really? I mean, yes! I think you've cracked it! So it was a Poniard that punched you, Mr. Turner. Yes, it most certainly was! It really hurt. In fact, it still hurts! Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Based on Turner's reaction, it's pretty clear that he's hiding something. I just wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. Nah, you did a great job. At the very least, we learned one thing. Cramorant is the key to solving this case. That's all that's left is to ask him ourselves. So we're going to go see Cramorant. Don't mind me. Just gonna go talk to the best bird. Where we going? The music's all dramatic. That's gone! Where did he go?
Drop it.
Sorry for startling you. He says don't worry about it. Thanks for always keeping our city clean, Trubbish. Where did Cramorant go?
Tim.
Rubbish.
Did you just use belch? Oh, this is bad. Let's get out of here, Tim!
Well, we're gonna... Oh, he's just right here. Weren't you gonna go back to Turner? It didn't make it very far, did you? You've been resting because you feel too full to walk. Why is Cramorant the only one that feels so unwell? Growlithe and the others were fine. He must have really overeaten, or he swallowed something this digestive can't handle. Hey, wait a second.
I'm missing Jewel, and now Cramorant's full belly.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
I figured it out! A bolt of brilliance! The stolen jewel we seek is right over there!
Huh? Did you figure something out, Pikachu? Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. I bet you figured it out too, haven't you? Alright, here's the final question. Where did Turner hide the jewel? Once you piece together all the information we've gathered so far, you'll definitely figure it out.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. The jewel most certainly taken out of the mansion and a Pokemon was used to do it. Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each Pokemon in the mansion. Which one of them has the ideal features for hiding a jewel? Did Cramorant swallow the jewel? Okay. Why? Cramorant said he could gulp down anything, right? So the jewel is most likely hidden in its belly. Yes, you got it. Turner made Cramorant swallow the jewel. And the reason he feels full is because he's still got that jewel in there. Turner didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope, I'm positive the jewel's still in Cramorant's belly. Now we have enough evidence to turn the back Turner into a corner. What a case. Okay, we've got all the proof we need. Now we just have to catch the culprit. Let's go tell Holiday to gather everyone involved with the case. You ready? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Let's take care of business.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Oh. Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning. Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used the key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they... I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key. The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No, they could have if they had Pokemon accomplices.
Pokemon?
The culprit somehow used Whimsicott and Pawniard, and got Pawniard to cut open the case.
What? How is that even possible?
Oh, you're starting to look nervous,
You
man.
may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent. We discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
So who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
The thief who stole the Aurora Drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Pawniard punched me.
It punched you, huh? Pawniard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
If you really think I'm the culprit, then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokemon.
What?
Cramorant.
Of course you don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant may be Turner's partner, but even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlith's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
There it is!
There it is!
That's wild!
The Aurora Drop!
And the key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
I'm sure Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right, let's leave that to the police. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it. But I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people, do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Claudia? Didn't you tell me yourself that you hoped whoever looked at the Aurora Drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really going to give up on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madam, just as you say. Mr. Dennis, your plan to donate the jewel to the people of Rhyme City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia, Barnes, forgive me. I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora Drop and the people of Rhyme City. As you should. Claudia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. I see. Thank you, Claudia. This incident has forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Fable, Ducklet, Growlithe, let's all eat together from now on. Looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are all getting along better now. Yeah, that about wraps this up.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
I get it.
Yeah.
What?
Cramorant, are you alright?
Got a thing on you. No, don't swallow it again!
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
What are you doing?
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu. Look.
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around. Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've never seen anything like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
I'm home.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Good evening.
Oh yeah, I remember from last year. We were going to talk to
and
her.
who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
It's so cliche, but it works. Actually, Rachel's here because... Hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. See, Tim, I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff going on. Talk to everyone. Why don't...
Right.
You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so. She can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Yep.
So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu.
Yes.
Must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it must be awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Alright, there was a bug in here. I tried grabbing it with my hand.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Come now, why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that? Yay!
Yay!
Eat up,
Hooray!
everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Why did you make enough food for 8
Looks
people
amazing.
when there was only going to be 3 of us?
Mom.
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
Huh? Oh no, Pikachu! Not the mac and cheese! What is happening? Is he having a flashback? Because of the mac and cheese?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? What? What?
Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
What is happening?
Irene.
Harry.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yeah, you ate the mac and cheese and had a flashback about your parents fighting in the other room, man. It was crazy. We'll discuss it next time. You happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. One of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I can introduce you to him if you like. We'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Meet at the cafe tomorrow morning. Okie dokie.
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
What's that?
What? What is going on?
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokemon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry?
Oh, there's a bunch of Beedrill.
What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
Mysterious.
The Cramorant that stole the Aurora drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
Hey,
Okay, today's the day. Today we're going to find out more about the Aurora drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she introduced me to a professor from Rhyme University. We've still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the Hi Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a little bit before we head out? Oh, I see the newspaper's arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? Yeah, it's Rhyme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggests you start getting the newspaper, you know. As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. Okay. Read the paper. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora drop. Inspector Holliday said and his team have been searching for the jewel in Cramorant, but there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about this whole thing.
Huh?
The article's about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her Lillipup went outside and howled to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Hey, wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose Lillipup ran off? Let me see. You're right, we met her in front of the dentist residence. Her Lillipup was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently he kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. I wonder what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. This Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right number of letters and everything. It's just the quiz. It was just the quiz.
Right.
Yep. Hey, Tim. That Pikachu, he seems kinda odd, don't you think?
What do you mean?
He is, isn't he? I've never seen a Pikachu that drinks coffee before.
Not bad. You have a good eye for detail.
Alright, cool cutscene.
Oh!
Morning news is about to start.
This is GNN News. Mayor Myers released a statement today expressing hope that the City Council would pass the Pokémon Friendship Bill. The mayor is planning to deliver a speech today to rally support for the bill from the citizens of Rhyme City. Now, in other news, local detective Tim Goodman, along with his partner Pikachu, received medals from Mayor Myers in recognition of their service. These great detectives have solved many cases throughout Rhyme City. Together, these two are a shining example of Rhyme City's ideals, and we wish them well in their future endeavors.
Check it out. We're famous.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Nah, take pride in your fame, man. They're saying good things about us. You're allowed to be pleased by that, Tim. Sounds like the mayor's gonna give a speech about the Pokemon Friendship Bill, too. We should get going. While we're out, I want to buy some more coffee beans. Our supply's running low. Okay, you're usually a dark roast, right? Anyway, we're heading out now. You sure we were supposed to meet Rachel in front of the Hi Hat Cafe? Yeah, she should be here by now. I wonder what's keeping her. That sounded like Rachel.
Why don't you understand, Papa? Pokemon don't need to be managed. The people who use them to commit crimes are the real problem.
Rachel, no matter how many times we have this same conversation, I'm not going to change my mind.
You never listen! Tim.
Is everything okay? Let's just go inside.
Excuse me?
What were you and your dad talking about? The Pokemon Friendship Bill. They mentioned that on the news, said it was a bill to help Pokemon or something. I happened to read the actual text of the bill in Papa's study the other day. The one phrase that kept popping up throughout the whole thing was to monitor and manage Pokemon. It's pretty much a friendship bill in name only. I can't believe he tried to deprive Pokemon of their freedom. Papa's seriously changed. So you're against your father's bill. Pokemon should be able to live freely. They don't need to be managed. Even during the R incident, Pokemon were the victims. It was cruel people who were responsible. Sorry, this isn't what we're here to discuss. This is what you wanted to talk about yesterday, isn't it? I just want someone to listen to me. I'm glad I could talk to you about it, Tim. I'm always happy to lend an ear, but are you sure you don't need any other help? Yes, I'm fine now, really. Let's just get to the real topic of the day, the jewel. That's right, yesterday you said you could introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. Yes, Professor Gordon. He's a leading figure in the field of mineral archaeology. He researches the connections between minerals and ancient civilizations. I figured he could probably tell us something about the jewel. Right now, though, he's conducting research at the southern ruins. We'll have to travel quite a ways to see him. Yeah, those ruins are pretty far from here. Fieldwork is a huge part of mineral archaeology. Once the professor sets out, he usually doesn't come back for several months. Sounds like we better get going to meet him there, then. Yeah, who knows how long we'll be waiting if we just stay here. We better get going if we want to get there before sundown. I mean, it's not like you actually know Professor Gordon. I'm the one taking his class. Besides, I think it'll be fun to help a great detective out with a case. Hey, this is all fun games, you know. So do we just walk all the way there? We just walked all the way there. It's a Rowlet! It's a Rowlet!
Huh? Why is it snowing?
I have to cough.
Just what's going on here?
Sorry about that.
Freezing cold.
And it's just here in this specific area.
So it's only snowing around the ruins. No way that's normal. For now, let's find the professor. He may be able to tell us something about all this. Good plan. The ruins are just up this hill. We should be able to find him there. Just up the hill. Okay, let's go, Tim. Rocks. Hello, Charger Bud.
Charge!
What a strangely shaped Pokemon. Yeah, you don't see these in Rhyme City. This sure is a cute Pokemon. You got that right. Hello. Well, hello there.
Yes.
Hello. What are you up to all the way out here? I'm a fossil collector. I travel all over the world searching for new additions to my collection. This is my partner, Zigzagoon.
Zig.
Rock Smasher! Why, come on, man. Why you gotta do Zigzagoon like that? Fossils, huh? Do you really think you'll find some around here? Huh, do you have any idea how incredible these ruins are? There are countless fossils buried around here just waiting to be unearthed, and I intend to do just that. Wow, evidence of an ancient civilization and fossils sounds like the kind of place legends are born from. Furthermore, new research has confirmed that the construction of these ruins coincided with a huge meteor shower. Hundreds of meteorites are said to have fallen from the sky and landed here. Yes, here! Truly, these ruins are the stuff of legends. Well, I hope you're able to find some fossils. Thank you! And before I forget, do you happen to know of any Pokemon that are capable of breaking this boulder? There's something behind it. I can feel it in my bones. It might even be a fossil. My Zigzagoon usually helps me with this sort of thing. What The little fella's poor paws are frozen numb. We don't want to have trudge all the way out here for our fossil excavation just to be stopped by some nippy weather, you know? Yes, I wish there was something we could do. Me too, but it's not like either of us can bust a big boulder like that. We could find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. Hi! Hello! What are you doing here?
Eva.
It's a Leavanny. Looks kind of anxious. Do you think there's something wrong? Hey, Leavanny, did something bad happen? I see, it's worried because some Swadloons still haven't come home. Leavanny's gone looking for him a lot already, but can't find him anywhere. With how cold is it here, I can see why Leavanny's worried. If we find the Swadloon, let's tell them to come home. Good idea. Apparently there are 2 Swadloon missing. Now, don't worry about it. We can look for him while we're conducting our other investigations. Deliver these clothes to the Swadloon when we find them, because they're probably shivering in this cold. Bet. Why are you cold? Your tail's on fire. Why are you cold? That's a Monferno. It probably lives around here. Doesn't look too happy. Doesn't like how cold it's gotten so suddenly. You mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey.
Can't you create fire, Monferno? I think it'd help you deal with the cold. Oh, it's so cold that it's hard to heat up your flame. Says it might leave this area. If this cold continues much longer. I guess it prefers warm places. I hope the weather gets better soon. Speaking of, snowfall's pretty rare here, isn't it? This is the first time you've seen snow here when it's not winter. When did the snow start? A few days ago. It says right when some humans arrived. Clouds suddenly started to gather above the ruins, and then it started to snow. It's really strange that the snow is only falling around the ruins. Yeah, maybe we'll learn more if we pay them a visit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Hello, Ursaring. This is probably gonna tear me to pieces. Oh, it's an Ursaring. You don't see those back in Rhyme City very often. You sure don't look happy, Ursaring. Is something wrong? Came all this way from a faraway bamboo forest with your Ursaring friend to look for food. Now your friend has been missing for days. Last time you saw your friend, he was heading toward the ruins. Sounds like that other Ursaring might be inside. Okay, I think that's where we're supposed to go. So what's off to the right, then? Oh, it's you! Hello. What winged Pokemon has a round body with adorable eyes? Lotad! What's up, Lotad? Those are Lotad. They're singing so cheerfully. Sorry to bother you when you're having so much fun, but do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Hey.
You 3 seem really happy. I take it you're not bothered by the cold? They said a little cold snap like this is no problem when they can sing. They want to hurry up and evolve because it's their dream to dance together.
Hey.
Have you 3 always lived here? So you love it here because it's warm and has plenty of food. It's a shame the weather's like this now. Apparently they're just fine, but they're worried about the other Pokemon around here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so talk to Rowlet real quick. Growler are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. While they hunt, they silently sneak up on their prey and attack with fierce kicks. What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? It's Charjabug. It's just Charjabug.
Ah.
The answer's Charjabug. Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over. Soft and fluffy all over? Are you talking about Ursaring?
Urs.
Hey.
Urs.
Hey.
Or is it like right next to the ruins? Some Munchlax? There are a lot of Pokemon here I've never seen in the city. Yeah, same here. But that Ursaring we saw just outside wasn't native to this area. Are you Gordon?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, you're not Gordon. You're just the assistant, Chris.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you during your work, Chris. My name is Rachel, and this is Tim. I'm a student of Professor Gordon's, and Tim here also attends Ryan. Something we want to ask Professor Gordon about. We were hoping to talk to him. Came to the ruin 2 days ago, and well, as you can see, he hasn't come back yet. Huh? Whoa, whoa, what are you saying? Well, the professor is always like this. He is absolutely obsessed with his research in the ruins. I'm pretty sure he's deep inside them right now with his partner Slowpoke. As much as I wish I could check on him, there's some kind of trick to opening the door to the ruins. You have to trip some sort of mechanism to open it, but I can't figure it out. Usually makes it back without issue. I'm sure he's fine. And in case you haven't noticed, it's freezing! Can you really afford to be so carefree about this? I guess we have to figure out how to use the mechanism if we want to meet Gordon. I'll leave the search for the professor and Slowpoke to you. Just don't push yourselves too hard. Won't be much help. I'm looking at the same things you are. I'll go back and look for the perimeter. Well, it has a whole bunch of Clefairy on it.
Hey.
Huh?
Some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, it must be some kind of relief. Looks like a person holding up a Pokemon. Yeah, it does. I think it's a clue about the mechanism. Why? Faint, but I see some footprints. Wait. Oh, there are footprints on the tree. I didn't even see that. What do you say?
Investigating ancient ruins feels like a real adventure, doesn't it?
Well, there's a button. This tower right here has a design carved into it. What do you suppose this design means? I have no idea. I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough. It might have meant something to Gordon, though.
Okay.
Well, we looked all around the door, but we still don't know how to open it. Looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get the door open? Even after investigating the area, we still can't figure that out. Makes sense. We're not archaeology experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this. I think I get it. We gotta hold Pikachu while standing on that pressure pad.
Hey.
Hello, I'm looking for you. there's more. Are you the Pokemon I'm looking for? The soft, fluffy body? It's really fluffy. That is an impressive amount of fluff. There we go. That's all we gotta do.
Let me see. Whoa! Oh. Hey.
Apparently, Passimian and his troop have lived here a long time. Says they never have to worry about food because so many berries grow around here. Says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans here before? Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And I only knew that humans used to live here because that's what his grandfather told him. If humans once lived here, then it must be a really long time ago.
Hey!
You see a human around here with a slowpoke? You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were up in the tree. What was he doing to human? He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door. Slowpoke was too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing up a tree instead. Passimian also says it was laughing its head off while watching them. I'm really curious about what Passimian told us. You mean about Gordon climbing a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Passimian also said the professor tried to lift up Slowpoke, right? I remember the relief on the door also depicted someone holding up a Pokemon. Do you think there's something on top of the door?
All right then. Just a little climb, no problem.
Am I gonna have to mash A again? Oh.
Finally made it.
Anything up there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat a Pokemon. This tile has the same design as the one down there.
There's a tile with the same design as the one on the ground by the door.
Oh!
Pressing both. Okay. Big two, get back up there. Well.
Gotta climb up again.
Okay, Pikachu, you press that one.
Yep. Leave it to me.
Yes!
There we go. Alright, now we can get inside. Well, I think this is a good place to end the stream because I'm getting pretty tired here. Let's go back to the quiz professor first though. Alright, well, this is a good place to end the stream. Unfortunately, since the next stream of this game will be on the later side rather than the sooner side, but I am having fun with this. I will be excited to play this game again. I will see you guys next time I play this game. Bye-bye! Hang on, I wasn't ready. There we go.